Good morning, everyone. 7:30. This is Jay, and we start our morning class today. I do a little bit educational, couple minutes before we start our class. I want to talk about mobility and stability in our body. I see a lot of lately people just keep saying mobility, 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 and people try to mobilize everything. So in our body, we have mobility and stability. So mobile joints and stable joints. Simple example, it's really easy to remember. We always start from our foot, and our foot have to be stable. So we always want to stay on that foot. Next one, it's an ankle. Ankle, it's a little bit so easy. Stability, mobility, stability, mobility, stability, mobility is go all the way up towards your head. So, but let's drop it down. Ankle have to be mobile. In all different plants. This is always check your ankle. If ankle is in troubles and not movable correctly, this is always gonna hurt your knee, your hip, and it's go all the way up towards your neck. Next one, it's a knee. Knee, it's a stable joint, and I see a lot of people try to mobilize it. It's not the problem. Joint is not the problem. Always look below or above. So next one, it's a hip. The hip is supposed to be mobile joints. Our lower back supposed to be stable. And I see a lot of people try to stretch that. Remember, every time we do like any twisting exercise, I'm telling you, just focus on your upper body. Twist your upper body. The lower body have only 30 degrees to turn to sides. So it's not a lot of movements up there and have to be stable. If you constantly try to move this lower back, it's always cause the lower back pain. Okay, so not a lot of stretch up there. And I see people do stretching. If you have a chronic lower back pain, whatever, when we get up from our position, from our standing position, and try to lean forward, do this only if you don't experience any pain. It's only 10% of stretch in our class. Most, it's a strengthening and muscle activation with the bands. So in 2023, we don't stretch a lot of muscle. We try to stabilize and activate the weak muscle. Always focus on that. So the next one, thoracic area, it's really important part to be movable. So everything is have to be turning here. If it's not happening and actually moving here too, flexion and extension, this is the part when you're doing all that stuff. If you're not able to do that, why? Because we sit a lot at the computer, those facets is open and can be close, and that's caused a lot of problem. So mobile, our cervical area, it have to be actually stable. Only the last joints, which is atlas joints, have to be movable. That's what the most movements, it's coming from this upper joints. Okay, and I see a lot of people start side banding, try to stretch this neck this kind of way. It's not work that way. You do more damage, so be careful. Be careful with that. And our shoulders have to be super mobile. It's one of the mobile part of our body. It's do all those plans, movable in all different plans, okay? So elbow have to be stable. Our wrist have to be mobile, and our palm have to be stable to grab, to control that grip. And of course, finger, they always moving all different directions. So what we learned today, we learn about mobile and stable joints. So don't make those mistakes, and always focus on mobility and stability too. That's why we, in our class, we do constantly balancing exercise. Okay, next time we're going to talk about ilium and sacrum.